And today is May 22nd. It is a Thursday. Yep, gonna do some art. Let me zoom in. That's my putz house and envelopes that I'm working on. I do have some mail ready to go today. I'm working on some more. Let me plug my phone in, put it up on the stand. Good morning. I hope that you are off to a good Memorial Day weekend. We're still not sure what's going to happen on our side of things. We're waiting for some answers. My brother's going to be so disappointed if they don't call him. I don't know. Let me fix my chair. It's floating down to the floor. There we go. Yep, I'm awake. I did a lot of yard work yesterday. I was working in the yard. I planted flowers. I planted my plants, and I got to go back. I didn't get my dirt the other day. I got to go get dirt today and more plants. Let me get to my channel and to my live stream over here so that I can welcome folks in. Is anybody out there? There are 3 people, Arlene and Nina. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning, Nina. Aw. Let me fix things up while I'm waiting for folks to come in. Set my chat filter to all messages and set the quality on my video. Now this is on my notepad, which I use to watch the chat. Oh. So, I'm in the process of building a trellis here on the side. And all I'm doing is gluing a couple bobby pins on. And then after I get them on, I'm going to wind this. And I found more of this today. I don't think I'll need more, but let's put another bobby pin on here. I want to finish up the envelopes so I can get them mailed, get them out of my way, and I'm working on mailing out some things to my Fib Diggity creators. How you all doing out there? Arlene and Nina? What's happening? What's happening in your world? Boy, I'll tell you, I did a lot of work yesterday. I'm kind of tired today. All right, let's see if I can trim a little of this down here. These paper napkins, I'll tell you, that helped. It flew off somewhere. I hope I could do this one. Probably could sandpaper it, but I just want it flat enough to put that bobby pin on. And we're just going to glue it and set it aside. Yeah. Kimberly! Good morning, Kimberly. It's good to see you. How are you doing? How's hubby doing? How is hubby doing? I was thinking of you the other day. Mina said things are quiet in her world. Too many medical appointments, Mina says. Yeah. And I put quite a bit of glue on this to hold this bobby pin down. And we're just gonna place it right on here. And then, I doubt if it'll stay like I want it. And then I'm gonna put some glue on top of it and around it. And of course I got sticky on my fingers, so yep. So it moves around. I might have to put a third one on there, but we'll decide later. And I'm going to set this off my desk so I don't bump it. There we go. Alrighty. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning, Jacqueline. It's good to see you. Jacqueline, if you put your cell information in, I will pin it. I budgeted my money this morning, so I will be at your next sale. I got enough money to spend on craft. My YouTube payment came in. Kimberly said, we're talking about Kimberly's husband. He had to be face down for what, 3 months? He's much better. He should go back to work next week. Beefy and I will be back to our happy routine. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Kimberly. And I'll bet he's glad to go back to work. I mean, it's nice to have a break, but that's good news, Kimberly. Yay. Let's put Jacqueline's cell information in here. Pin message, there we go. So if you go to that link, you will see an announcement with Jacqueline's sale. Yay! Jacqueline says, congrats. We love your art. So happy you are getting compensation for the work you do. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the YouTube. Yeah. And I know you're wanting to get there. If you're listening in on the replay, or if you're here, go give Jacqueline a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Even if you don't go to her sales, she puts a lot of really cute shorts up, and you know, give her some support. She's trying to get to the point to where she's monetized. So yeah, and I'll tell you, it used to be a lot easier, I think, to get there. Folks that are trying to get monetized now have a lot of competition, and it's not easy. But let's give her some support. And even if you don't go to her sales, or you know, you may not have the money to spend on stuff, go give her some support. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, thank you, Jacqueline. Aw. Well, I enjoy using your papers, Jacqueline, and I've started using them a lot more in my journals. I want to put some in my writing journal. Okay, I'm going to work on these envelopes a little. I get a little tired of doing these. I'm not good at busy work. And let's see, what color do it? Let's play here. What color is this? This is the dark yellow, and we're doing this spool here. I'm not good at doing lots of busy stuff. And let's color in some of the books here. And we'll put a gold clasp on my clothespin. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I was thinking I'd put red on this hand. And let's do some big polka dots. And this one is for Becky. Becky, we had a giveaway, and Becky played for 2 people, numbers, and she won them both. She didn't win one for herself. And so I did an envelope for her. Let's put yellow in between here. So I said, Becky, we can't have that. I might have to do more to make that red stand out because it's kind of blending into the, and it's not red, it's pink. But it's more red than the Sharpies. Yeah. And that yellow just blends it right in. It sure does. We'll take care of that. I'd leave those white rings around it, but, and you guys, I should get a little closer up while I'm doing this so you can see a little better. Hold on. Beefy is Kimberly's dog. What kind of a routine do you have that you need to get back to your regular routine? Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see this a little better. Oh, let's do some maybe green in there. See if it'll show up. Let's put some dots. Can't see where I'm going. My shadow of my hand gets in my way. This is really a dark green, or maybe that's black. It says it's dark green here though. It looks black, but it's a really dark green. It's not. Oh. Let's see. What else do I have here? I've got a light yellow. Purple. The purple that I always think is black. Let's do stripes. And that's now, honestly, I think this is a gray. And I'm staying away from the light green because it blends in with the blues a lot. I'm looking for a pink. Is that yellow or pink? I think that's pink. I'm going to try to blend some white in with it while it's still a little wet. And then it's white again. I think that's a sepia. I'm looking for what it might be a black. This is a pen plus gear. There we go. Let's do the rings around the tatty. I get distracted. I want to go to different places and not finish what I'm doing. Yeah, I want to get these envelopes mailed off today. I have to go to town today. I've been having to go to town for the last week. Well, I did go, but, and I got plants. I planted most of my plants yesterday, and I mowed the yard, and right when I wouldn't say 5 minutes after I put the mower away, we had a downpour. Oh, I had to laugh. I go, if you want rain, just get out the lawnmower. It didn't bother me too much, because I was ready to quit anyway. Where's that sepia that I pulled out? Was it this one? Let's see how dark this is. It's a little dark. Go. See if I can't. Not sure that's what I want. See if I can mix it with some of this. Let's see if I can go over that with a white. Get a tannish color. I don't know. I got plenty of greens. This is a stack of books. The bottom one is a big old Nebraska Revised Statute book, which I need to finish disassembling those and get them mailed off. I'm slow, you guys. I'm just totally slow. Now, I think this is purple, but it's dark. And I'm going to outline my clothespin with it. And I should take these two out. There we go. Now I just have the dress. The yellow. What color do I want to make the dress? I don't have much of a choice. going to have to turn that fan toward me because it's getting warm in here. This dress is polka dotted. I want to welcome you in. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope that you're off to a good one. Be safe out there. There's a lot of traffic on the roads on the holiday weekends. Whew. It's warm in here. I'm going to have to turn that fan toward me. Woo. Oh, that feels good. Let me refresh chat. Chat filter top messages. Chat filter all messages. The tourists are rolling in, Kimberly says. Oh, I don't know about mixing and blending those colors. It's really kind of difficult when you only have a smaller range of colors. But thank you, Mina. Jacqueline says, yes, Kimberly, sorry, I had to step away for work. Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern, most Fridays. Yeah, that's where. Are you selling tomorrow? Let's go look at that link that Kimberly put on. Oops. I didn't go there, Kimberly. There we go. Oh, she just put a link to her channel. Are you selling tomorrow, Kimberly? Oh, let me go back to my stream. Yes, you're selling tomorrow. Okay, 4 p.m. Eastern on Kimberly's channel. She has a link up above to her channel. What are you selling? Give us a preview. What are you selling? She's going to have a good variety of colors. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. She says, thank you for the support. Let's see. Thank you, Kimberly. Arlene says. Kimberly says, coffee, art, Fibs. Coffee and art. And she gave us some art supplies and a cup of coffee. And Beefy sleeps listening to Dee Dee and Mary. Aww. We're glad that we can give him some rest. Arlene asked Jacqueline if her streams are on a schedule so that she can put them on her calendar. And the answer to that is yes. On most Fridays, it is at 4 p.m. Eastern. I wonder why YouTube doesn't give you a notification when she goes live. Huh. Kimberly says, I've only heard and seen things at Jacqueline sales and channels. Yeah, Jacqueline does beautiful dyed papers. I'm in love with her papers. I'm going to leave that dress white with green polka dots. I'm tempted to put some yellow trim on there, but I think I'll just leave it for now. And I brushed that out because I made a mistake. So I think I spelled a word wrong or something here. Let's put a frame around this. And what should I write? Inspire? There we go. And I think I'll leave that side alone because we have this side to do. And what I did with all my blacks. This is a gray. I've been mixing my, I've got so many greens. Greens and blues. That's a, is that a green? No, that's a gray, I think. Green, blue, green. I think that's either a green or a blue. Sometimes I have to swatch them to see if it's what I actually want. Look at this. Somebody likes green and blue at Sharpie. Well, this is Premier, Prisma Premier. Look at all these greens. That's a red, yellow, and I think that's a sepia, purple. That's a Sharpie, or a fine liner. I'm getting a lot of pens on my desk. No room to work. I was really looking for that black or purple. I think that's purple. Could be black, but I think it's purple. And let's see. Let's do some cross-hatching. And maybe a yellow in here. Come back this way. Well, let's do the pink and some of those greens. I think that's a dark yellow. We'll mix these anyway. lose track of what I'm doing here. This is the purple, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. And this is a spool of thread here. Spool thread got a little flat there, but that's because of the, you know, I didn't write words on here. I need to write some words on here. And this is where the address goes. You know, after I do one envelope, I'm pretty much done for the for the count. But I'll try to get 2 of them mailed. And then I'll work on the other 2. So I think I have Lala's and Becky's done. I know these look like donuts, but give it a minute. Why are you hanging donuts on the... Yeah. What was that pen plus gear I was using? Oh dear me. I missed the tatting class yesterday. I forgot about it, and I was working in the yard. I was mowing the lawn. Good thing I got that lawn mowed, because the minute I put the mower away, it stormed. We had a downpour. Let's see. Let's write some words. I'm going to write dresses, because Becky does Dress a Girl. And cards. She does a lot of beautiful cards. Art journals. Scribbles. Although Becky does more doodling, I think, than scribbling, but... And we'll put sew here. And we'll put doodling here. Is it D-O-O-D? I think I spelled doodles wrong sometimes. That might be one of the times. Yeah, let's see. Let's go for this color here. There we go. I think I'll call Becky's done. wanted to put some thread marks on there. I might stop at the other thrift store today. I stopped in there the other day, Saturday, and I got there too late and they were already closed. So I have Becky's done and Lala's done, the two blue ones. So I'll do Angie's and mine another day. I can only work on one of these at a time. I'm going to, where's that yellow? Did I throw it in here? That's white. I want to make the bodice yellow. Here. I think I like that. We'll leave, and we'll put yellow trim at the bottom. And I don't fill in every little white line. I feel like leaving little white specks in there, give it some dimension. All right, I'm going to call this well, where did I put my pen again? I'm going to call it done. There we go. And I'm going to leave that one in the box. So this one is for Becky. It's Becky, who generously plays for people who aren't in the stream. Bless her heart. And I mean that in the good sense of the blessing. Let's see what I have over here. Are these? That's a gray. I think I'll leave that out. Okay. Oh, what else are you gonna do, Mary? Well, let's get these dolls out. And I'm just going to put dolls in there. I'm not going to put a note or anything in there because they know. Let's just grab some dolls. That one, will that fit? It will. Is that enough? No, I should probably put more. I've got plenty of dolls to fussy cut, so let's just share. Let's just share. Aww. Have big old rosy cheeks on those dolls. Well, it'd be interesting to see what Becky and Lala do with these. We'll give her a whole bunch of them. What I pulled out is going in the envelope. If I can fit them in there. I love it. I love them. They are so cute. I got more dolls than I know what to do with. So I'm going to share them. So this is Becky's. Should share some of these with Arlene too. Arlene, I'll get to you. So this one goes to Becky. And this one goes to Lala. And we'll drop them in the mail today. And I got some tags that I want to send to my Fib Diggity creators for coming. Oh, this, I'm not going to send these for corners. I might make some corners now that I have them out. Corner collages. I need to know if this one will fit. I think I'll trim it down just a little here. Put that back in my scissors stand. These go to Lala. She gets ahead. Let's give her a few more. I'm going to save this one for me. I want to save it for me. Okay, we're going to send these to Lala. There we go. And I know whose is whose by Becky has the green bow on her dress, but she's also got a, yeah, I know by the designs who gets what. And I'll get these out in the mail today, and then I'll work on the other two. We're going to do some corner collages here. So that's done. Let's work on a couple corners. Those little dolls don't have clothes on. Some of these dolls don't have clothes on. I'm saving these bigger ones for me, for my bigger journals. Oops, I pulled them out again. Let's see. Come on. I'm not going to do all of these. I'll just do what I have the dolls out. We'll stop here. All right. Oops, one more. I'll put that one with this. Okie dokie. And I think what I've been doing is, oops, I didn't put, well, we'll just save them out. Ouch. I nicked my finger yesterday. I've been putting some of those Tim Holtz colors on it, but I think I'll just grab my, let's just grab some watercolor here. And a little brush. And I'll put my watercolor over here because I want to spritz some water on my desk. And some water on here. And let's go with the red. Reddish orange and not seeing much. Now wash that out a little. Grab a towel. Another green one. Let's mix a little yellow with that. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, my pigment. I think it's soaking into this paper. This is the dark blue. We'll find out. Is it more of a black? And wash my brush out again. Talking to myself. Yes, I know this is wet. Alright, now I'm going to take my towel and blot it. Oh, I got two there. We don't need that other one. And I don't know. I think I want to put some lines in there. Another one with 2 or 3. Let's do that with another one here. Of course, once you get these felt tips wet, you ruin them. Let's do it with a paint pen. Hold the phone, Mary's hooking up her heat gun. She thinks. You can tell these two are wet because they're not blowing around. Now let's try this. I just want scribble marks on them. Alrighty. Let's put the dolls back on. She's at the beach. These are what are called corner collages. And you put them on the corners in your journals. I might put these in my packing paper. Let's set this aside to let it dry. And I'm just going to glue them on with my glue stick that I just happen to have here. So today is Thursday. I don't know who comes on at 9 on Thursdays. Do you guys know who comes on at 9 on Thursdays? I think it's usually Paint Girly, but she has bronchitis. Keep her in your prayers. Keep her in your prayers. She's lost her voice. She says it's real scratchy. Oh, I actually have one on this side and one on this side. I think I meant this one. Now, I had a little one with that. Where did it go off to? Well, I'll find it in a minute. No. What happened to that little one? I must have brushed it off my desk somehow. It's okay the way it is. I'm not going to worry about it. Oop. One more. Oh, there she is. I knew you were in here. Putting her with the baby. There we go. Put these corners back for next time. I should do something other than dolls, but I have a lot of dolls. I have a lot of dolls to do. I'm going to share more of them. Okay. Let me come out and look at chat. Hi, Angie girl. Hi, Sherry Dan. Welcome in. She says, Sherry says hi to Arlene and Angie. Arlene says, no such thing as too much doll art. Do them daily. Arlene, do you want a stack of these Let's send a stack of these to Arlene. Oh, this one, I might have to, the corner's a little wet. I might have to redo that one. Let's send a stack of these to Miss Arlene. Do you want some dollies? Oh! There might be some on the floor. It's a piece of lace. Another piece of lace. Lace on the floor. Dolls on the floor. Piece of fabric. I need to get in here and clean. I've been working in the yard. Fabric scraps, okay. I think I caught them all. Oh. We'll send her this lace. Let's send Miss Arlene some dollies. This one doesn't have a head. I'm keeping it. It just was the dress. Of course, you could always put a head. I think I cut some of the heads off for just the head art. I just wanted heads. We won't send you any headless dolls. We'll make sure they all have their heads, Miss Arlene. This one I'm going to keep. Because he's crying. Set him aside here. I'm going to keep the Howdy Doody. Some of these I want. There's another headless one. Corner's in the way. Cute little guy. Arlene says, woohoo! Angie says, Arlene, I'm having trouble finding the blades for this Cricut Joy machine. The stores don't sell them or the mats. I'm going to have to get my nephew to order them off Amazon. Fun is coming your way, Arlene. Angie said, that doll must be me. I cry all the time. Aww. I'm not sure. I think I cut the head off of that one too. No, I think that was just the dress, but I don't want to send you one that doesn't have a head. If you get one that doesn't have a, there's a Betty Boop one, we'll send that one to you. If you get one that doesn't have a head, there's a head. Yeah, let's see what I have here. And you kind of have to turn them upside down because some of them, you know, you look at the back and go, well, that doesn't look like a doll, but turn it over and there's the doll. Okay. Yeah, we'll put those in an envelope and send them to Miss Arlene. See what she does with them. I'm keeping some of them. I have 2 more envelopes to fill, so. But I've got others to fussy cut. I think this came out of 1 big book, maybe 2 books. And let's grab an envelope. then let's do this. Well, and the headless ones, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the headless ones. I'll put them in one of my scatter boxes. Let's do it like this. I want to save these two. Let me get this out again here. Hold the phone. One more. There. You can cut those off of the envelope if you need to, but I'm going to put these on the envelope and send you these. Put these back in the bag along with those headless ones. I think I just wanted, oh, I know, I was doing a strip of, what was I doing those for? I can't remember. I'll run across them. And I just wanted little heads, a whole bunch of them. All right. So I'm hoping that my, what do I do with that magazine? Glue stick will hold these on good enough. Put my magazine. I cleaned off a tray behind me this morning. And I ran across 2 crochet hooks, a clip, ink pens, and extra scissors. I wonder where all my stuff goes. Actually 3, two medium-sized one and a tiny one. I think this will hold. I'm hoping it will. I sent a pack of doll pages to Arlene, and they didn't get to her in good shape. Let's put this one on. So maybe I'm hoping that this will get to her in better shape. The envelope was destroyed, I think she said. I painted the envelope. And it didn't quite make it. Go. I might have to put 2 stamps on this. I'm sure that they'll got a little wet there. And no notes or anything is in there. It's just the dolls and the lace. Now, I don't like to stick them on these envelopes. I put my own double-sided tape on them. Are you going to come off or are you going to give me trouble? Oh, the lighting is bad. Penelope's still on vacation. She's taken an extended vacation. She messaged me from the corner of my room, said, Meri, I'm having fun down here. Don't expect me back anytime soon. I need to get out my tool chest and organize it because I've got extra scissors and I'm looking for a paint pen here. I got my sunglasses that didn't get my crochet hooks. Looks like they went under the... Hold on, Meri's organizing over on the corner here. I won this little bunny book from Jacqueline. She's having a sale Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. The little bunny book. All right, I'm going to have to get out paint pens. Hold the phone. I put some paint pens in here. I'm thinking my black might be in here. And the paint pen won't soak through the envelope, which is why oh, this is a Sharpie. That'll soak through. I want the paint pen. I may not use black. I may use purple. Seem to always have purple. I always have the purple. I should take all the purple and put them in their own world. All the green in their own world. Green and blue, I have a hard time. The dark green and the dark blue I can identify, but those light blues and light greens all look the same to my old eyes. I'm thinking about putting a coating on here to seal these down. matte varnish. Probably mix with my paint. I don't know if it'll mix with paint though. Guess we can find out. If it does, it does. Let's put a place for my address and a place for Arlene's address. Okie dokie. That's all that's going to go on there. I really like these boxes. I got them at the thrift store. Okay. Oh, that fan feels good on my neck. We are going to put a coat of matte medium on here. Matte varnish. Satin varnish. May I have a matte? Satin wouldn't hurt it. It's like matte. Oh. One more flip. No, I'm going to use the satin. And let's make sure my brush is clean. Nope, it wasn't. I'm sure glad I tested it. There we go. Now it's clean, I think. I don't think you need to shake this, Mary. You get bubbles. I think that'll help seal the dolls in so that they'll safely go through the mail. Got a brush in the water. I clean out my brushes. That's not going to rest up there, Mary. Okay. Let's give that a quick dry. And this one will go off to Arlene today. Alrighty, what time is it? It's only 7:30. I can go for another hour and a half. So, I don't know what I did with those other two envelopes. I think I put them up here. Let's get these. And I got envelopes out in the other room to mail away. And while I'm at it, thinking of mail, I'm only showing these because I want you guys to see what I'm doing in Fib Diggity Creators. Now you aren't seeing the entire project. You're going to see the stickers that I'm going to send to the gals who signed up for them. And if you're a part of Fib Diggity Creators, look out on the, I'm going to post, but I'm sending, let's cut these first. I think there's 15 gals signed up for stickers. And these I did the other day. I made tags out of these. This is just extra. Let me put it above. I was sending out a page of larger stickers like this. I'm going to have to print some more because I don't think I have 15. But then I started sending out the smaller ones so that I can get 4 different ones on a page. And then I'm sending them an accompanying little strip. These are the same, but they're smaller. So let me get my trimmer out, and so I can get these. They won't go out today because I'll have to, yeah. But I'll get them ready. Let me get things organized here. And I think I can zoom out again. I don't know if you guys saw those stickers with the zooming in. Oh wait, I got a box of. Oh, let me zoom out a little. Out, Mary, not in. How is that? Let me sit down and get the cord out of my way. Is there still a dolly on the floor? Yes. Oh. And another piece of lace. I got my lace out the other day and some of it fell on the floor. I'm picking stuff off the floor. Hold on. It's all under my chair and I'm running over it. Let me throw this stuff away. It's just scrap. It's just scrap. I'm going to have to get in here and vacuum good. But you know what I found that picks up the scraps real good? Is one of those ice scrapers. A big, I think it's about 8 inches long. And I just run it across the floor. And, yeah, it gets everything into a pile. All right, we're just going to cut these. They won't all be the same size, but generally I think they've been fussy cutting, or I fussy cut the stickers. I'm not sure how folks are using them, but it's a thank you to my Fib Diggity Creators group. I need to do, I've got it in the works, I just haven't gotten it finished. A video for the Fib Diggity Friends group. Now, I guess I'll just do it like this. And when I pack them in the envelopes, I'll have to be sure that I have 4 of the set of 4 in there. Oh, let's do this. So you guys are watching me do busy work. I might have to print off a couple more of these. I ran out of glossy sticker paper though, so if you don't get one of these this time, you'll get it next time. But I think I got enough for the people that are signed up now. But if anybody else signs up. And I'm just going to cut these real fast here so that I can so this kind of gives you an idea of some of the things we're working in Dib Diggity Creators. And I got my YouTube check so I can order some more glossy sticker paper. Now I fussy cut mine. I'm not sure how the other gals are using their stickers. They may just be saving them until they get a set. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah. And I have, because I do these on my phone, I don't have very good control over where the spacing ends, so they're kind of on different shapes. Different shapes. They're relatively the same size, but the spacing on the paper is different. And I think I had 15 of these. So bear with me till I get these cut. And what are y'all doing this weekend? What is your Memorial Day weekend going to look like? I got the yard all mowed, then it rained. Then it rained. I had to chuckle. I planted 3 cherry tomatoes. I don't think one of them's going to survive. I kind of knocked it around too bad. Kind of knocked it around. But we think a rabbit nibbled my watermelon. I planted 3 watermelon and we can't find them anymore. And we think a little rabbit. My brother said he saw a rabbit. And so I'm going to have to replant my watermelon. I need to get that done. And I just about have all the the compost. I just about have all of that used up. I need to get some topsoil today to put in with the compost. And I'm going to fill some of those mineral tubs and put flowers in them. I'm kind of leery about putting food, like a food plant, in those mineral tubs. The mineral tubs are used for cattle ranchers to feed their cows. I suppose if the cows could eat it, we could, but I'm a little bit leery about it. So I've only been planting flowers in the mineral tubs. But I was thinking I would get me a grow bag for some potatoes. I saw some seed potatoes at Menards the other day. And I was thinking that if I got a grow bag for potatoes, that I could put the bag in the mineral tub and the dirt in the bag and grow some potatoes in one of those. That might be fun to do. Boy, that really got... I cut that one awful wide, but her hat comes way out to the end there. Her hat is really a weird hat. We don't see hats like that anymore, where she almost looks like a little Dutch girl. She's Miss Knickerbocker. And this has some print there, so I've been trying to leave it. Most of them don't have print on them. A couple more. If I gotta get those stickers, glossy stickers. I haven't been using the matte much. I think when I'm going to order glossy stickers. They're a little bit more expensive, but they print nice. And my printer has been doing a pretty decent job of printing lately. I went into that story about how, and I know it's because on their printer, they have labels showing where on the outside, showing what colors of ink, but the red or the magenta and the yellow are in different places on the outside label than what the tubes are on the inside, what the little tanks are. And so I followed the one on the outside, and yep, I put the red in the yellow and the yellow in the red. But that's how it is on the outside. And I called the support for the Eco Printer, and I told her the issue, and she said, you can travel 300 miles to the nearest tech, or you could try to take it apart yourself. And neither one of them is feasible. She said, or you could print out 4,500 copies. You're not supposed to mix the colors, but I printed quite a bit, and then I mixed them, put them right, even though it had color in the other, it mixed the colors. And it seems to be coming out pretty good now. They're not perfect, but they're coming out pretty good. And I figure if that voided the warranty on that printer, that's okay, because that printer was not a top-of-the-line printer anyway. But I'm finally got it working to my satisfaction, and I've been having fun doing a lot of printing. I print off all my tatting patterns. This is the last one. And I need to work on my tatting journal. I'll probably work on that over the summer. They take a summer break at the online tatting class. All right, so I have a stack here but they'll go out in sets of 4. And I think there's 15 of them here. And then with that, I'm going to do these. And I'm going for every 4, I'm going to give a head here. One, two, three. Let me get it straight here. And I think I got 15 of them here. And look, this is what I say, I don't have control because I don't have really good graphic software. I just use what's on my phone. But it does an okay job, and I think it's because I do a JPEG and then I put my JPEG in my notes file so that I can save it as a PDF. And if I printed it right as a JPEG, it might fit my page better. I'm going to try that. Pull this over just a bit. And I'm saving this. I'll doodle or use it as an address. I save all the white space because I can use that to write addresses on. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 15. And that one will have a little bit more space. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I have enough. I'm not sure I have enough of the other. But these will go to my Fibdiggity friend, my Fibdiggity creators. And I need to do something for the friends group. I just, because I've been so busy in the yard, but it's on my mind. So if you're a Fibdiggity friend, stay tuned. I think one more sheet of these and I'll have them. But I've got 2 more sheets, so I might have some extra. But I will use them. So this is getting ready for another mailing. And let's go ahead and cut this other sheet because I have it. I'll have some extras, I think, of this. Now I have another set of these larger ones, but I know I don't have 15 of them. So I think I'm going to hold off until I have 15 to send, but I have to wait till I get more glossy paper. So let's see what I have here. See how much, these will make good address labels here. I'll handwrite on them, but let's put this away. And let's see what I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of these. There's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I need 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gal is the same as those larger ones, so you're getting one of those. It's just that the larger ones I have on hand, and I decided to go to smaller ones. I lost track of how many I have. I'm going to have to recount. When I stop what I'm doing to talk, I lose track. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to get some envelopes for these. I got envelopes, but they're not the right size. Two, 3, 4. So if you want a set of these, you're going to have to join the Diggity Creators group and sign up for them. Preferably do the project that we're doing, coordinates with these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, let's put that on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I've got an extra one here. I'm not sure why. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm going to recount. I got an extra one. All right, so there's 1. Gave her 2. She doesn't get 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2. 5. All right, I know I have 5 in this stack, so I'm going to set it aside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. 1, 2. 7. 1, 2, 3. 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 1, 2, 3. 11. Well, wait, that's 10. Let's put it like this. So this is 11. 12. 'Here's where this one goes. 13. 14 and 15. And I think I have an extra set for me. Now, if you sign up after, I should put a note on there that after I do this mailing, you'll get them in the next mailing, which I hope to do at the beginning of next month, which is just a few days away. So that's for the Fibbiggity Creators Group. I do have some more things I want to do, but that's as much as we're going to do today. These will go out when this is on matte, but these others are, well, this is on matte. These others are on glossy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just send one, because there's 4 of them. I could have enough if I would just, these are matte. If I just put one in here, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got enough that 4 times 4 is 16. I might be able to put 2 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put 2 of these larger ladies in each bundle. Let's do that so I can have a nice bundle. So I'm not quite done yet. Let me cut these. And we'll give each person that signed up on that list a bundle. And I'll drop them in envelopes, and I have to buy envelopes this size. And I get them at Dollar General. And then I retape them. So 1, 2, so when I send these, my thought is that you're going to cut them to the size that you want them, because I can only do so much with my printer. With my setup that I have, I don't have really nice graphic utilities. But it does a fairly good job. It's just that not everything's the same size. And then when I cut these apart, they're not all the same. The pictures are the same size, but the papers are not the same size. All these pictures are the same size. They don't, whoops, that one got cut really close. No, I've got one larger and one smaller. One larger and one smaller on these. I remember now, I made one just a little bit smaller because I thought, well, depending on maybe their journal is not as large, so I made one smaller. Not real small, but smaller. And I did that consciously, purposely. I hope I'm not boring you guys, but I feel like I'm getting stuff done. I've worked out in the yard, and so I haven't had time to do the stuff I need to do in here. That didn't get... We'll come back to that one. I'm not getting has a we'll see what I can do here. A couple more sheets. One more. Yeah, if I start at the top, it grabs my corner. I need a new blade. I got blades. Now this one, I think I'm gonna cut it with my scissors here. Finish cutting it. All right, let's see what I have. Let's see. I'm gonna mix them with these. I think I said I could give them, well, let's just do it this way. Two each, I think I said. On this, you get a larger one and a smaller one. For your Pib-Diggity creators. And I'm going to town today, so I will get envelopes. They'll go out later this week, but I'll mail the tags today. I did tags in my stream the other day. And I still have a shamrock. I know Allie K keeps asking me about the shamrock. She says, put the shamrock in there, Mary. They're out in the other room, so I won't bore you with those. And this is kind of a little gifty for the people that are doing this altered book with me in the Pib-Diggity Creators group. I hope to have the project finished by the end of the year so that we can work on before the holidays. We may not be completely finished, but we'll be pretty close. Because I know the holidays get really busy for folks. I always end up trying to do too much in December. I make it more stressful for me than it needs to be. See, this one is the same, only I had printed these off. I was given them sheets of 4, and this is just what I had left over. So I'm sending them off. And I'll make sure that everything has everything in it before I seal the envelope. Make sure I did this right. There we go. So this is a mailing. I'm going to set it aside in a safe place so I don't get it all messed up. These are some extras. Let me put it in a safe spot. Where's the safe spot? I don't know. Right there, that's safe. Okay, let me stack all this stuff up before I lose it all. And we'll move on to some other things here. I want to work in my, hold on, let me put these with those. No, these are going to go out today. Another safe spot. Put them with my other phone. I want to work in my packing paper journal. Oh, and I think I got that free from Jacqueline. I was going to look at that today. And let's see, what else do I have up here? Oh, I was going to make a scribble journal too. Okay, I'm straight. Let me come out and look at chat. Sorry to take up your time with cutting those, but these are going to go in my packing paper journal. All right, except for this. I tease Angie about this little Family Circus cartoon. I should make a copy of it and send it to her. It's a Family Circus, and it says, after we've seen the sunrise, then can we go back to bed? It reminds me of Angie every time I read it. All right, let me refresh chat and come out and say good morning to you guys. I'm at a good stopping point here. Hi, Dar. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in, ladies. Don't we all start out the holidays with big ideas and then scrap them? Scrap half. Yeah, that's kind of how it happens, Arlene. We're not sure. We haven't been contacted. Well, my brother's family, the lady who puts it all together, invited us down to the lake, and she said she'd get back to us, and she hasn't gotten back to us yet. So I don't know what she's thinking. There's Becky. She says, I've been here a while. I'm just listening. Well, thank you, Becky. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Becky. Let's see, Angie is laughing. What did Angie say? She's laughing. Oh, there's Carol. Hi, Carol. Good morning, Carol. Let's see. Teresa's here. She says, good morning, Carol. Bye, Kimmy. Looks like Kimberly's had to move on. Arlene says, bye, Kimberly. Have a lovely day full of flowers. Oh, what a neat way to say goodbye. Have a lovely day full of flowers. Kimberly says, okay, off we go. Y'all have a great day. Bye, Kimberly. They're saying goodbye to Kimberly and hello to Carol. Let's see. Daria's here. Teresa popped in. She says, good morning, Mary and friends. I'm watching from the balcony. You love those pictures. Aren't those cool? Dar said, no, Kimberly, he didn't say that. Do we need to get him a miracle ear? I'm not sure what's going on. Cool, Arlene, wait for you. Arlene says, I won a couple shimmer brush things from Scrapbook. And they are all so pretty, and I'm shimmering everything. Arlene's shimmering today. Kimberly says, Dar, Tuesday I said, oh, I missed Hangout in Art, which is Kathy Berg. And he said, you were at Hangout. You were at Hangout with an old fart. He's always checking on me, Dar, with that sunscreen. Dar says, Kimmers, you better be wearing your hat. I'll tell Paul on you. There's Joyce. Hi, Joyce Boring. Good morning, lady. It's good to see you. They're saying good morning to Joyce. Kimberly says, I need that hat to keep the sun off my face. Let's see. Oh, there's Diane, the messy palette. Good morning, Diane. Or it's probably evening for you. She says, sorry, my internet dropped out and I dozed off waiting. I understand. Boy, I got a little bit of a stiff neck this morning. I'm going to have to do some head exercises. Let's see. Dar, Angie, Sherry Van was here. Dar said, hi, ladies. I hope you're all well. Arlene says she's doing a holiday Bible study, garden, and sleep this weekend. Oh, I made that envelope for Arlene. I'm sending Arlene some fussy cut dolls. She said she loves the envelope. Arlene says, Kimberly, that man was rude to me, so the next time he was coming, I lined up all my doll heads to stare at him when he walked the room. Angie, Arlene, that's so funny. Kimberly says, Mama has a baby and her head popped off. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Arlene says, I got another notice from the office to put the doll heads away and not traumatize the inspectors. So she lined all the doll heads up to stare at them. Oh, Arlene, you give me the giggles. Angie says, Arlene, I'm having trouble finding the blades. Okay, so I'm caught up because I read that one. Let's go down to the bottom. What did Becky say? Becky said, I just went through 4 boxes of things. I had boxed up when the floors were being worked on. I know. I have boxes behind me. I went through a tray this morning and I found these things. These I'm going to put in my journal, but I found some cards and I want to make a little scribble journal from those. Here's a Tim Holtz doll. Here's another set of cards. This free gift thing I got from Miss Jacqueline, who's having a sale Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Be there or be square. I'm going to be there this month, Kimberly. I think Debbie Epps is having a sale Saturday too. I don't know if I'll be there because I don't know what's going to happen to our weekend. Ooh, this is a fabric. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a cover. Oh, look at that. Oops, let's turn it the right way. Beetroot and onion and garlic. And she sent me a paper and some tags. This was a free gift to gift. I'll have to put some paper in it. Ooh, I love the feel of that. So that's something to work on. I'll come back to these. I just wanted to see what they were. I want to work in my packing paper journal this morning. What time is it? It's 8:16, so I've got 45 minutes. I thought that what I would do is take some of these. This is an old glue book, and I tore the cover off of it because I wanted the cover for something else. And I really like the way I did this. I might do this in another altered book. I tore all the margins off and left the pages in. And I might do that again in another journal. This was a glue book. I thought that what I would do, let's put, I don't want to lose these. let's get out my packing paper journal. And I got this red. Let's see, where am I at on here? I'm ready to work on these pages. I got a red there. All right, let's do another red. And let's just work on. And what I thought I would do is take some of these out of here. I don't know about that one. It's a dog. I guess I was going across pages. Let's see. Now I could do him, but I was going across pages. I'm not sure those two would work. She'll work. Well, she's got a... Maybe I'll just leave this intact. Take that out. See if I can't find a single page. What's this? Oh, this was a transparent art page. Looks like there's a doll there. Let's take this one out. This one has a dangle on it. This one, I can take this off, use that, and use this one. Looks like I'm pretty much to the... Oh no. I love this page. I could put one on each side. Now what? Some kind of a insect creature here and then there. I like that one. And I think that's all I have in here. Now I can, let's go back to these. I can do the same thing here. Open it up and put it like that. I'll miss this one, but I think it's a flower with a butterfly on it. It's not a very clear picture. And let's see what else I have in here. This one. Text page. Falling out. Some painted paper. No buts about it. The Thrill of the Hunt. I like that one. That's a thrift store one. I'll do that one for sure. Come on, open up. No buts about it. And then it's The Thrill of the Hunt. And she's at the, either at a store or at a thrift store. To me, she's at a thrift store. And I thought I had another one in there. I guess I don't. So, let's see what I'm going to do here. I got my corners to use. My doll corners. And I could... There's a doll in there, right there. It's not very plain. And I had that as a flip. So I could put that there, like that. It might show up a little bit better. This is... All right, let's go ahead and do this one. This is, I got this red sticker paper from Lindy's sale. I have a whole roll of it. It's Dollar Tree sticker paper. But it's okay, it works. I'm going to put it over here. And then we're going to put this guy on it. Here. And then we'll put a dull corner and something else over, maybe a painty paper. We'll see. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's put this on. This is what I'm calling my packing paper journal. I bought some things from Debbie Epps, and when she sent it to me, she crumbled up this packing paper, and the packing paper is this width, and it's glued right down the center, and when you cut it into like strips of however you want your journal, it makes a perfect signature. Perfecto. Am I going to get that up? I think I did. Let's move it way over to the edge, because I might put something in there. I don't think I have any dolls facing the other way. I love that one, but I think I need that across, and I don't think I have another. Let's see. I could move this. That in here. We could just let that flip. I think I will. What do I want to put there? I need an image or something. Put this one on there, like that. Oh, I need one over there too. Or I could glue that all down. I'm not sure. I think I'll tape it down because I'm not sure glue will stick to. I'm not even sure the tape will stick there. And this is really kind of a junk journal type thing, this packing paper. And I'm really kind of combining a junk journal with it that I never finished from before. That's what all these things that I'm putting in are. Are you going to come off? No. Get my pen. I'll probably take a nap before I go. So I woke up at 3:30. Well, the alarm went off at 3:30. It took me a half an hour to get around. I haven't had my coffee yet, but I think I'll take a nap. I might skip coffee today, because if I have coffee before I try to nap, I won't sleep. And if I nap and then drink coffee, I won't sleep tonight. And I feel like I could go take a nap after my stream. And then I'll go shopping. All right, we're going to put this down here. no buts about it. It's the thrill of the hunt. And then we're going to put, where'd she go? This one over here with the dangle. And I think I'll put that on with tape too. So I did my budget this morning, making sure that after all my bills are paid that I don't overspend, because I want to get plants and dirt, and I can easily spend more than what I should. I'm going to get this off. Did that come? No, is that? No, it's pulling the paper. It's hard sometimes on these older books. It wants to pull the paper too. If you can get a little tag, pull a little tag off of your release paper. Sometimes that's not easy. Get in there. Did I get it? Yeah. And sometimes it comes right off. It's finicky that way. So tomorrow's Friday. Today is Thursday. I think Paint Girly comes on at, hi Patty, welcome in. On Thursdays, I think she usually comes on at 9, but she's not feeling the best. She's lost her voice. So keep her in your hearts and prayers. There we go. Now, I have this. It's not rocket science. If you think it looks good, it looks good. I'm going to take this off. That came off real nice. I'll put this on here, but I need something there. What do I have? I love this one. This one kills me. Now what? Where's the other side of it? You see, it's got that bug. And they're going, now what? I need something for my side here. I could put her on there. No, she's on the other side of the dog. Let's just text. More text. Well, she said, well, do I have a painty paper in here? What's this? I don't know. It looks like it's bullets. Can I use this? What else do I have? I think I pulled about everything out of this. Oh. We'll do it this way. That works. Almost. We'll tear a little of this side off. What's on the other side? No. I'm going to put it on the tape. I was watching, gosh, what is the name of that channel? I like to watch it all the time. It's a gentleman who cooks, and he was making butter cookies. Now, he made them thicker than I would have, but he mixed lemon extract, made lemon butter cookies. And all he used was butter, powdered sugar, and flour, and then he refrigerator cookie. And then he sliced them. He put in some lemon extract. And he put this, what he called sparkling sugar. I don't use sparkling sugar. It's supposed to make them crunchy. But I thought, man, that's an easy recipe. I could do that. Only I would probably melt chocolate on the top of it. Chocolate on top of lemon cookies? I might be able to live with that. I might try that sometime. I made Rice Krispie bars, and I made a pizza last night. Or the night before last. I ate it for lunch yesterday. All right. We'll just put that right in here. Now this is a little, I still need something. I don't have enough junk, she said. I don't have enough junk. Let's see what I have. Now, I'll hold the phone. Oh. I have another package here of, oh, I'll show this to you in a minute. I thought I had another package of fussy cuts. Not fussy cuts, scrappy paper. Oh, let me turn around. Where's all my scraps? Here we go. Here's some scraps. What time is it? I need to watch my time. It is 8:35. I've got some buttons. A little, let's throw these away. Get rid of those. Let's set this up here. And I've got a Dirty Dozen prompts. Oh, what's this? And the rusty bobby pins. A fish sticker. Piece of fabric. That open up? No. Some napkin backs. A circle pattern. An envelope, a pretty envelope. Some ledger paper. Saturday, October 26, 2024. Red Tap and Cameo Glue Stick Journal Charms. Belinda. I wonder if she got those. Oh dear me. Some more ledger paper. And this is an old envelope that I did with my stamp. to get those addresses off of there. Well, I got a piece of paper here. That's all that's in here. I think I'll put some of that ledger paper on it, and maybe that. And keep out the rusty bobby pins for it. Alright. I'm going to finish this page, and then I'm going to glue another bobby pin on my putz house. So eventually I want to get... Eventually... Those will fall at me. Eventually, I want to get my putz house done so I can start another one. Let's put a... Yep, I hate to tear one of these though. They're already stitched. They're already signatures. I'm sure I didn't do this. Somebody stitched these. Oh no, I tore them. They were a part of a... I'm not sure I want to use them. I think I'll stop here because I'm at a good stopping point. I could put one of these dolls. Could stack up a couple dolls here. No. I'm at a good stopping point. I don't know where I want to go with this, so I'm going to quit. It's a cluster. Ooh, is it going to close? Yeah, that goes there with these. And these, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I might incorporate them in one of my other journals when I make another journal. Don't know what I'm going to do with them right now. And this, I'm going to put in that sack wherever I put it, because I'll probably just tear out of here as I want a page, a text. Behind me and save my tape. And this is my packing paper journal. I do have several signatures done here. Well, several meaning 3. Easter. Oh, I need to put another page in there. Thought I had more than that. My imagination. I work on this as I feel like it. It's a slow journaling project. Junk journal. Let me put this back on. There we go. I want to get my putz. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I bought this from Pearl a while ago. Some lace. And I think this was the last thing I got from her. I haven't been buying because I've got so much. This is 10 yards, something, but it's a vintage ribbon here. Goes like this. That's the paper, the ribbon is underneath. I think that's a silky ribbon. PON 200 warranted. Number 5, I can't read that print there, and then this says 10 yards. It's a pretty ribbon. That might look good on that page that I was looking at, a couple of those. But I got 2 of these. And some lace. This one is a smaller ribbon. And I was thinking I would put this in. I thought it was more yellow. It's kind of a cream color. And let's see what this says. Yeah, this is Pearl's business card. And I got some lace from her. Beautiful lace. Some black trim lace and some applique. That pretty. And Karen, if you're out there listening, Karen K, I made a mini seed journal. That's ready to mail too. I'm gonna go to the post office today. That's all sealed up and ready to take to the post office. So I'll get some mail out today. I'll mail Becky and Lila's envelopes and those tags that I made the other day. Alrighty. I just wanted to show you that. And this is going to go with my packing paper. I think these are rusty safety pins. And I'm going to put them at some of those in my packing paper journal. And I want to, here's my putz house. I want to glue another bobby pin on here, right in there. And then when this is dry, all dry, I'm going to weave this ribbon, leafy ribbon. And maybe I'll look for some little silk flowers today. You know, you buy those silk flowers. But I'll just kind of weave it on there, maybe hook it where, and I'll dot glue down on it. But I need one more bobby pin on here, and I think I can. I pulled it out, now I can't see it. There it is. I have enough time to squeeze some glue on there. So I've been putting them on with glossy accent. I want to thank you all for spending your Thursday morning with me. We're starting the holiday weekend. Oh. I know I'll stream tomorrow morning and maybe tomorrow night. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure about Sunday. If we go down there, I probably will not stream Sunday night, but I'll let you know. It just depends on, I thought Saturday and Sunday, but we haven't heard from them. Hopefully we'll hear from them today. She gets busy. She gets distracted like Meri does. Only I don't have an excuse. Am I going to get glue out of that? Yes. Let's put this bobby pin on there. Doesn't matter if it's not completely straight. It's not bad though. And I'm going to let it lay on its side so I can catch my ribbon through it. And then we'll just glue it down. And then the next time I work on this, I'll thread the ribbon and maybe I'll have some of those little silky flowers. You can get them cheap. Fairly cheap. I probably have some sitting around here. Alright, I'm going to set that aside, let it dry. Put my needle back in my... This one's about empty. If I can. So I want to thank you all for coming. Carol said she has to go. Bye, Dar. Jackman says, Patty, I'm dyeing some music paper pink today. Thank you for sending me so many goodies to dye and share. Aw, that's nice, Patty. All right. So what do I want to use for a thumbnail? What did I do when I first started? I worked on the Putz house. I might just leave the thumbnail what it is. We'll see. What else did it? I guess I could do one of my pages here as a thumbnail. Let me get it out. I cut all those pictures. Let's see what I did. One of these. No Buts About It, The Thrill of the Hunt. Oh, I did these corners. I painted envelopes. I kind of like this. I'll put the dangle up a little. Like that. This will be my thumbnail. So thank you all for coming. I hope to see you tomorrow morning. The only person I know for sure that's on is Beth Schuler tonight at 6 Eastern. Have a great day, everybody. And if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Bye.